Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing wonderful. Thanks for joining for your daily reading. Happy birthday to you if it's your birthday. And if it's an anniversary of any kind, then I hope it's fantastic for you all as well. Those of you who are down and out, let me just send you some love and light. And if you're returning, welcome back. And those of you who are new, welcome to this channel. My name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. Listen, my channel's just real intense. You'll just learn me as we go. I feel the energy, and sometimes there's energy that comes across this channel that's very disturbing, okay? We look at a lot of criminal stuff like that and uprooted. I'm not churchy or religious. I'm just very free spiritually. But I could come across religious and stuff like that. The tarot, if you don't know it, the scripture's found in the tarot, okay? Whether people know that or not, a lot of people do know that information. Some people don't, but it's here. And so there will be some definitions of the cards that I use that you may have never even heard of through my readings. So I'm just very free spiritually. I don't put the spirit in a box because we could never do that. So I just, I'm myself on my channel, okay? And when I'm feeling the energy, like I said, it can be so forceful at times. Don't take offense at it. Either you're in the upright or you're not. And if you're not, please fix it. And thank you very much for being that way in the earth. If you are prejudiced, please get off of my channel. I am not prejudiced. You're not going to like me at all because I can't stand prejudiced people. You're disgusting in the earth. You're stuck up. You're a piece of craps. Get off my channel, okay? If you stay, I guess that's your choice, but you're not going to like me, or you will be bent to the truth, and you'll either change or you'll just have to just get off because you ain't going to be able to like it, okay? All right. Otherwise, those of you who are upright, thank you for being that way in the earth, and I appreciate it. I guess somebody didn't like that. Oh, well, get off my channel. You have free will. Get off my channel. So anyway, let's just get in here and see what the great one. Now, I don't call the sweet spirit of the universe. He's running the universe. I show you what Jehovah Elohim's name looks like in the tarot in a video down below if you want to check that out. Very beautiful name, and it's very encouraging for us, so check that out. All right, let's see what Jehovah wants to say. I just appreciate you. You are the great Yeshua, salvation, prophecy, wisdom, knowledge. You give us understanding. You love to teach our hands how to war and to win against wicked energies. I just thank you, Jehovah. Just come on into these gates and prophesy thing as you so mightily do. You know everything. I just, I appreciate you today, and I acknowledge you, and I inquire at your hand and your hand alone. What do you want to bring out here for us today? You just cut these for me, Jehovah. You just cut it. We'll do a spread here. So the basis of what we're going to talk about is the past. Somebody's been in nostalgia for some of you all. This is children, it's your parents. This is a blast from the past. Somebody maybe from high school or college could be here. Something with your siblings could be here. We have an oppressive energy in the past position. And so something ended, or something's just been so, my God. Somebody's literally got the world on their shoulders. Somebody's back could also be very inflamed, or somebody's dealing with back problems for some of you all. Somebody just like, my God, some type of spiritual war is here with fire. Something's very much oppressive. In the now, we have somebody getting these scales over their head. There's generosity. There's money situations for some people. They really have been put out because of some type of legal matter here. But if somebody's finally right now getting some type of balance within something very physical for justice sake, then that's what it's showing here. It's known at the top of the mind about high discernment, or somebody single, or somebody who's been segregated. This is a segregation card, okay? Maybe somebody from your home or your past, or somebody that you know. This is even the garden. We'll put her in the garden because we know she's got high discernment. We'll segregate this person, and we'll use their gifts, okay? And all that stupidness. If some people are also been under oppression, then there's some type of a divorce here for some people. It's known about somebody wanting to be single. There's somebody whole here that's known about at the top of the mind as well. Whoever this person is for you, this is an analyzer type of energy that's very fruitful, known about something at the top of the mind. We have the Hierophant here in the outcome. The Hierophant is marriages. And so somebody going to be single, or knowing that somebody wants to be single, or something like that, or something's just very much discerned about some type of oppressive energy that's giving somebody scales over their head. Then something in society is here with the Hierophant, because that represents society. This is hospitals and your morals and your ethics. It can go to teachers as spiritual teachers. It can go to a literal priest or a preacher as well. It's the letter H in the Hebrew, and it is a little pictograph of the guy pointing something out with his hands up, and it's like beholding something that's like, oh my gosh, type of energy. And something here is going to take place with society about something. Somebody is going to get some type of scales over their head. Let's go another round. There is a defeat here, and so the base of what we're talking about with somebody that you know. This is somebody that you know in your past, or somebody that is known, or that was known from the past, or something with this fight that's just been a conflict. This is unbridled ambition. I don't care. 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 It's rebellion card. And it's somebody that's been in the past, and somebody just been in nostalgia about some type of a war, possibly in the past. It's just even in the just recent past, it's still shown some stupid oppression, or somebody just like, well, I don't care. I want to go again. You did this to me in the past, so I'm just going to keep going and keep going until I win. Type of energy, and it's just really put an oppression somewhere on somebody, and really got somebody inflamed in a very big way. But a 10 is an ending, so just recently or something in the past, something did end, because in the now there's some type of generosity, and like I said, there's legal skills here. Okay, so love situations. This is also a law card, the Knight in shining armor. Okay, so you're dealing with maybe a blast from the past for some of you all, or somebody who works for the law, since that's a law card. But that's somebody dreamy. That's somebody who, if that's in the negative, dreamed up something that was not fair, because we have unbridled ambition, then that's what's shown right there. But if somebody just recently also came and the laws come in and found something out, because that can be an investigator card for it being the law, since we see it right here with the scales, and somebody coming and relieving this to stop this, and that's what's showing. Somebody going to be given something here, okay? If something's known at the top of the mind, somebody's discerning something, either about this person, or they just have high discernments known about something here. We have feeling left out in the cold. Well, obviously some people are getting the scales over their head, and some people are getting thrown out, and some people are getting generosity. Okay, there's 11 pentacles here, but the truth is here with the scales. The truth about somebody throwing somebody freaking out because they're freaking a half, and they've been unbridled in their stupid ambition. They're in their mind all the time, just in nostalgia about something from the freaking past. This is about returning and having a forgiveness, and somebody didn't want to. Then apparently they just didn't want to. They just wanted to cause some stupidness. But somebody's got a defeat here. It's showing it. Somebody from your past is being defeated within some stupid. Okay, and so the 2 pentacles is a decision. There's a decision here at the top of the line. There's a lot of pentacles. It's known about inheritances. Okay, so somebody passed away from your past, because this can go back to your parents and cause a freaking war. This is an inheritance card. Okay, the war is real, people. It's real. So this is a wounded warrior. It's known about it. Somebody has really been taken advantage of in a very big way. A 9 is a global awareness. Somebody's known here. Because we got society here. It's really coming out in my readings the last couple of videos that I've done. But there has been a big time oppressive war, and yet it's known that somebody's still whole, regardless if they got thrown out, regardless if this idiot just kept going and going and going. Somebody's whole on the inside to be able to stand here and be a warrior. So this has been a big time spiritual war. We've got the Hierophant here going back to spirituality. We got a church here. People freaking just throw people out. That ain't the true Christ. Those are false Christs in the earth. Okay, so there is a judgment here. The judgment card is here. So we have the letter R and the letter H showing up in this reading. Okay, you could work for your RH. This is the Hierophant represents organization, and the judgment is also people coming back around and stuff like that, and things coming up from the grave and death issues, and somebody's tried to suppress it, then they did. But the resh in the Hebrew, the letter R, represents the head, the man, the boss, the chief of something. There's a judgment here. Somebody getting some type of a scale over their head because of something from this deep past stuff here, really showing up in this reading. And there is communication, Cupid's arrows, love. This is an investigation card as well, and something's very passionate here, very spiritual within some type of a communication of something that's happening within this reading. In the outcome here with the H and the R, that word in the Hebrew, which is RH, one direction, it means flow or fear. There's fear here because there's a judgment about something in the deep past that's taken place here with somebody that you've known from your past, whether it be a friend or whatever it is, however long it's been going on, and all the connections to it. There's fear around something. Okay? Well, because there's a big judgment. The trumpet's blowing here from the great divine. Okay, this also goes back to in the section it's talking about a lion. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with a Leo, I don't know, or something that is. I mean, we have fire here. We actually have Scorpio holds this card in the deck. We have Libra and Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo is really big here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Taurus and Scorpio is really big here. We have the FBI here with this card. Okay, so some type of fear is here around something. So the lion roars, seeking whom he may devour, right? If we're going to spirituality. But there's fear here. Now, I just did a reading on my other channel, and one of the words that came out is to not be afraid when sudden fear comes, because something fearful is coming, people. It's coming. And you're told, you and I are told not to be afraid within that. If we stand in the truth, regardless whatever the, something that's already happened, and it's already known somebody's been able to stand through some stupidness. But for some people got some stuff coming because there's a judgment on something that's taken place in the past. Somebody tried to hide murder. Okay, this goes to death issues or something that's happened around secret sex, money, property, taxes, and go back to the 8th house. This is the whole stick here. Okay, there's some type of a fearful thing here with this word. Okay, coming out in society itself, in big spiritual matters. If this is the occult, because the 8th house can go back to the occult, the Hierophant has a meaning in the old Rider Waite of the rights to sacrifice. But you don't have a right to sacrifice children or anything else. Understand, you kooks? You want to do that to an animal, that's your freaking business. But when it touches a life, you're in big danger for that crap. If somebody did try to hide some type of a murderous act. And the word is also being drunk can be found within this. Something happened in a bathtub for some people as well. Something could be known about it because something's being blown up. The word is a bath, or somebody tried to clean something up. Something's been watered down, okay, or somebody was just drunk. Okay, the word drunk can be here. Something was drenched or is in a drench or something within this death issue that's coming to the surface. And something was soaked in something as well. We have wealthy energy also showing up in this section with this word coming out. All right, so it's interesting that the other direction of this word, the HR, which is also an hour in 1 hour, somebody had 24 hours to do something in last night's reading. So those of you who caught that profound reading, somebody had 24 hours. And so in the last hour of that 24 hours, there's some type of a judgment here that Jehovah's doing. I don't know. This go back to secrets, but there's something here coming up. So however Jehovah's going to play that out, I don't know. There's some type of investigation and communication and travel around some stuff that has been secret, but something's like going to come to the surface about something. And somebody's in fear. They know that in the now there's some type of a judgment over somebody's freaking head for something, because the truth is still showing here with the balanced scales. And somebody has not been balanced. They're an abomination, Jehovah says. The word here, so in my other reading, the mountain came out. In the Lenormand, this word represents a hill. That's interesting. A high hill is what it represents. Somebody's last name could be Hill. We have the H here, you know, or just H in the R, person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name, in any kind of connection to this reading to anybody is affected within some type of, a mountain goes back to an enemy. It goes back to pride and ego and blockages and something. We have the hospital energies here, okay? If somebody is going to be judged and go out to eternity, then I guess that's what's showing, okay? Because this is death energy. And somebody's tried to do something here. If they don't do the right thing, somebody was going to die or something. The grave was there in that reading last night. Okay? There's judgment on somebody here in a very big way. Something's going to be known about something if they live or they stay. Something is here with this judgment that's out here, and there's fear around it. But you know, if you're going to do the dirty and you're going to keep going, okay, I want to go again, I want to fight again, think that you're gonna rule and reign that way. Don't think so, because to everything there is an ending. Okay, you want to act like a fool, then Jehovah's going to give you some shame for it because he stated so. So there's a mountain here, and there's also pregnant issues out here as well. Somebody conceived something, because the word goes back to that as well. So I'm going to pull some cards here just to get some offset messages and see what Jehovah wants to bring out about this stuff. Jehovah, you just bring it out. So there was a small car that was involved in some type of a situation, or we got travel here, so whatever that means. We had a car dealer come out the other day, so whatever, or you drive a small car, or whatever that is, a small car is coming out here. It could be a red car. I have it written on red. We had red energy literally in wording come out in my other reading. So behold, Jehovah will come with a strong hand, and his arm shall rule for him. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. Somebody, you know, that's positive and negative with his reward coming. King Solomon says, whatever you do, good or bad, there's going to be something known about it. Okay, everything in the dark, everything's open and naked before Jehovah's eyes. Okay, and so you will get rewarded, you and I, whether it's been known or not. He's coming with this reward for somebody, and there's fear here on somebody because they've done some stupid here. So your family is involved, and also Jehovah says that somebody's family is wanting to heal something, and that's positive. This is a forgiveness from the stupidness, and that's great. Then somebody is going to make a decision to come back around, because that can be a forgiveness card, and knowing about this war and having high discernment and whatever the inheritance, because inheritance is here as well. This is a healing, then great. Heal the dang thing. Quit being so freaking prideful. Somebody did withhold and restrain something or someone within a matter here, okay, and really cause an oppression. We know that the oppression card can go back to a beheading, and giving what we know about scripture, and we got the church here stating that in the book of Revelation that they'd be sitting on the freaking dragon, and the dragon's nothing but a lying sack of crap, and there'd be beheading in the last day. Something's taking place, and something's known about that. Somebody's now going to get scales over their head for what they did, and they did it for money. All right, so we had wordings of a bath and stuff like that. We have a basin here for sprinkling water. And I know the Catholic Church will sprinkle water and stuff like that on you. So there's something here with prophecy going on in a very big way here. Or you go to the temple with somebody. We have a ring, and also that ring came out in my other reading just a minute ago. And so something about a ring then is here. Marriages are here within something. But whatever this basin is, or sprinkling, or the bowl is here, or something to do with the sprinkle energy, it's here, whatever that is. Okay, we've got two more. And then I'll take a couple of Lenormand, and we'll call it a reading. A wheelchair is here. Okay, well, that says a lot. We got hospitals here. You know, somebody recently, in the last couple of months, Jehovah stated if somebody did not quit, he was going to put somebody down in a wheelchair, or somebody's already in a wheelchair, or just somebody energetically has just been set down. Jehovah's fixing to set somebody down real hard. Real hard. And they're going to be embarrassed, and they're going to know why they're there, okay? Because Jehovah is in the business of saving people, and he cannot stand the proud. And so somebody's just going to keep going on, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Then somebody's going to know that when, you know, even in his mercy, if he has to set somebody down in a wheelchair to get somebody's attention, I guess he's going to do that to somebody, okay? And It's up to you, people, what you want to do. There's been a quarrel. Somebody's been meddling into things that they shouldn't have been. And it's causing big freaking ruckus in some type of a situation here. I'm going to take a rune and a couple of Lenormand. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please? I just thank you for these messages. So we have the J here. Okay, so now we have the J, the H, and the R is here. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name. We have a ring here, and this also goes back to a marriage arranged for a mutual interest instead of some type of stupid war with somebody from the past that you knew had a mutual interest and caused some stupid energy. Then I guess that's what it's showing. It's also about harvesting things and benefits, but it goes back to marriages and things like that. It's also healing and recovery, and we do have hospitals here, and something spiritual is here. Somebody does want to heal something. Your family wants to heal with you and do something and stop the stupid energy of just energetically just being a freaking wheelchair where you ain't able to move. Then I guess I could read it that way. Otherwise, again, if somebody is going to be prideful, they're going to be set down. Somebody else is going to have to come wipe your butt now because you've done something, and you're going to know, and you're going to be embarrassed with that because Jehovah's already given that word. It's already given the word. But you can do what you want. People got mental issues, and they're just crazy in their freaking head to do some nasty business like that. So we have the house here. We have the letter K here. We have Jack is here. We have a jock that could be found here. Jake is also here. We have hack and a hawk is also being found here. We have Rick is here as well. Rock is here. A core and a car is here in the phonics. But the house goes back to your home, your residence, okay, property, family, security, you know, being settled and stuff like that, okay, projects around some type of situation that's happened. It can also go back to inheritances, and we got known about inheritance here. It caused some stupid freakish war and even death that somebody's tried to hide. But then stupid, because I want money, or I want the person that you want, or I'm just as interested, and somebody killed for that, and they end up losing everything in the end regardless, because it never pays off. It's ridiculous. Because there's pride and ego with that heel that showed up out here. What else you want to bring out here, Jehovah? So you can either heal your home, or Jehovah's going to take care of somebody. This is plotting energy. What do I do? What are my alternatives? Well, you know, Jehovah's already given the word. You're either going to fix something, or you're going to be set down, or you're going to be going 6 feet under the ground, or you're going to inherit some type of shame, and the whole society is going to know some stuff, and somebody's going to get embarrassed, and it's going to be bad because Jehovah already gave the word. Understand? And somebody's going to go to jail for some stuff that they've done as well. There ain't no way out. Okay, there was choices that were made, and somebody went down the wrong dang path, and they didn't want to listen to wisdom and all of that. Okay, they had a bright idea and thought that they could escape because it's an escaping card. You can't escape because Jehovah's going to put somebody down in a wheelchair, I guess, for some people, whatever that means. And I'm only saying that because we do know that Jehovah gave that word. Okay. We have a for sure legal victory here. We have the Q, which would go to the sun in the Hebrew, which is a forcible overthrow. And Jehovah already said he was going to force somebody's hand within something. One more, Jehovah, the cross. There is a burden here. The spirituality is really big here. It's here because the Hierophant is here. Let's also go back to divinity, prayers, despair, testing, suffering. Somebody has been suffered, and somebody just didn't even freaking care because they're a kook. And they're prideful and everything else. But somebody's prayers are going to be answered because Jehovah's saving somebody. Something's really going to be blown up here. It really is. And in 1 hour, something's going to take place just like that because Jehovah said it's going to be sudden. And something very much is connected to public groups in a very big way. This came out in my other channel as well. Concerts. You deal with somebody also who's very much known in some way, shape, or form, or something is very much going to be known, or something happened at a concert. Groups, this is support systems, events, meetings, some type of audiences are here, people. Something is really here. This is what come out in this reading. Please do the right thing, or you're going to sit down for a long time. Somebody has to wipe your rear end, and you're going to wish that you hadn't been so prideful in the end, okay? Because something's going to be known about it regardless, with or without your approval. Jehovah's bringing in some communication, okay? So, but you can do what you want. Apparently somebody already did. Now it's costing them in a very big way. Shalom.